Where's your glass? Can you see, baby?
No.
Okay. Where'd you put your glasses?
They were the other glasses at?
Where are all your glasses? Oh, there's some over there. You want one?
No.
Okay. Hey, everybody. Welcome.
When I have the glasses on, you say, why you got your glasses on?
No, I didn't want you to wear them for the opening thumbnail, but I know you need them to see. So I didn't want you to be blind in these streets. You know, you like to read the comments and everything. But that's not an argument. Welcome.
That wasn't.
No.
But it was. She ain't here yet to kind of know it.
Okay, good. So, okay, great. Welcome to episode number 84 of the Marriage Go Round podcast with your real life married couple hosts, Tanjareen and CT. We took last week off because I had a show that was about 60 miles away from where we live. So I needed to leave earlier to not be in too much traffic. And we could have done the show earlier, but he had a little play date in Malibu on the earlier time. So we just took the week off. So I feel like I have a lot to catch up on. There's been a lot of memes posted in the Marriage Go Round room in my Discord. So I'm going to read some of those today. And let's start by reading the comments of who was in here before we even got started. Latasha Luxuries was first. As soon as I created this, she says MGR with your favorite emojis, the blue heart and the crown, and my favorite emoji, the tangerine heart and the tangerine emoji. Jordan Taylor was right after her. He says, what a wonderful day to start the Marriage Go Round. Always so positive and helpful that this show brings to everyone. Very grateful to both Tanj and CT, giving us guidance that will lead us to success. Whew. Jordan Taylor, punctuation, bro. Commas, periods, explanation points. But thank you for always being positive. We appreciate you. Keena Keen, right after them with We Ready. Hashtag Team Tanjareen, hashtag Team Ring. That's right, Keena Keen. You know what it is. Zdog says, proceeds to sing Marriage Go Round song to self. Thank you for knowing that is coming up next. My mom's in here. She typed the orange tangerines and then she wrote the words orange hearts. I don't know, but I love it. Hi, Mommy. Thanks for being here. Guy Trip says, I've been here since last week. I love it. And I learned how to pronounce his name correctly when I was live. Yes, sure. You know how to pronounce his name?
Let's hear it.
I want to know if you knew how, because it's your,
Domingo.
That's your, no, the other name, the one that starts with a G, the one that's short for, that Guy is short for.
Guy Trip.
Yeah, what's the long version of Guy?
Guillaume.
Oh, I like that. Do it again.
Guillaume.
Guillaume. If you pronounce the L's, I love it. It's, I think he said Guillaume.
Guillaume.
Because two L's is the yeah sound in the Spanish.
Guillaume.
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 I could be wrong. What's up, Autumn Reed, with both of our hearts? Hello, pretty couple. Oh, Adrian's calling us both pretty because, you know, CT wants to be bonita. Vicky Whitaker said, what up, y'all? Boobies Patrol. Just get a little something. I had to cut it right there because it was too, was blocking everything. Counter will be updated. Autumn Reed is going to let Bandersnatch know. Adrian, I want you to learn how to spell my name, so I'm going to go ahead and let you see it on the screen.
That's damn near
right there.
Tangerine.
That's Tangerine, the fruit way. It sure didn't seem like an argument to me. Thank you, Jordan Taylor.
Thanks, Jordan.
Thank you, Jordan Taylor. Cobra Tay's in the building.
Cobra Tay.
And it says, and that's the bottom line because Tangerine and CT said so. I love the wrestling reference. Marriage Go Round, Team CT all day. Ashley White says, I'll make sure to come on today. Just still healing from this family news. Okay, Ashley White, I hope you're well. Her grandma is in her last days and she's a little sad about that. That's how you say it. Guillaume. All right, you guys. It's time to sing the theme song. Back this up a little bit.
Guillaume.
You ready to sing the theme song?
Guillaume.
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 Cool. 5. Do your warm-ups.
I don't even remember the words anymore. It's been so long, baby. It's been 2 whole weeks.
It's been 2 weeks.
It's been 2 weeks. All right, here we go. Hold on. Let me take a sip of this fancy restaurant water. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, and do. 5, 6, 7, 8. Marriage Go Round. Marriage Go Round. Tangerine and CT's Marriage Go Round. Just marry things and things around. Marry things and things around. The Real Relationship Podcast. Braka. Pew, 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 pew. Baby, you didn't miss a beat. And you know my favorite part?
What?
When you did this, I saw those muscles. Do it again.
No.
Go to the side. Well, I see them right here too. I appreciate this. I appreciate the shirt you're wearing for me. Yeah, my baby's still been in that gym, y'all.
I appreciate that. So what is our topic for today?
Oh, you just want to forget the compliments and all this the work that you've been putting in?
Immediately.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
Okay. Well, any fun things happen to you in the last 2 weeks?
Man, that's the thing. I barely remember.
Well, we went to a screening for our friend Bashir, who's in a TV show called Diara from Detroit. Make sure you check that out on BET Plus. We got a chance to meet a lot of the cast members. Some of them we already knew, and watch it with the writers and some of the creators of the show. Diara and her husband created the show. So check it out on BET Plus. All 8 episodes are there. It's a suspense, like murder mystery type show, but it's Black led, and it was a good time.
Incredible.
That was last Thursday. We both have had some shows. You can see pictures from my shows on my Instagram and Facebook. I also had my anniversary of Delta Sigma Theta when I crossed. So my Sans and I got together this weekend and had a really good time. And I'm going to be posting that footage because you guys will not guess what we ended up doing for our celebration. It was a lot of fun. Just 4 of us. You still don't. That's right. Because when I got home, I was exhausted. It was a fun time. I was gone all day.
Yeah. I had a show, the show last week that you were on, the workout room show, which was great at Flappers. That was a good time.
That was one of the shows I was referring to, was his show.
And then now getting ready for the show at the end of the month, the CT Singing Showcase, the live version in person. A lot of members of Team Tanjareen and Team CT will be out here. It's going to be like a family reunion. And that will be one of the events. And you just...
I just booked a show too. So the people who are coming in town for the team takeover will not only get to be live for CT Singing Showcase that Saturday, which is already awesome because this is our first time even doing that live, but the night before, I'll be performing at a very beautiful comedy club called the Ice House in Pasadena. It has been remodeled and owned by the Bus family who owns the Lakers. It's a beautiful club. I'm performing on an all-female comedy lineup called Ladies Love Comedy at 8 p.m. that Friday. So you can see me perform and you can see him do his thing at CC Showcase if you're in town for the team takeover.
Man, I've been promoting and texting everybody. I went through my phone book of people that I have not texted in probably over a decade. I went from A to Z, and I have about 2,779 contacts in my phone.
Wow.
So I'm going through people who were just LA based and had been to a show before or whatever. And I'm like, hey, come back to a show. And then you get to catching up. And then some people, you're like, how do I know you? And I'm like, how do I know you? You go through that.
You're like, I don't care as long as you come to my show.
Man, and then you get into, you're just like, yeah, this and that. And you're like, oh, wow, you look good as hell. Who's you? And then they're like,
not who is you.
They're like, ain't you married? And I was like, that's when I reached the moment where I said, and this is a question I was going to pose to you.
Okay.
Do you ever get tired of explaining our relationship?
I don't get tired of it because I want people to know that there are other ways to be happily married out there. And I don't mind spreading that. And I don't have a lot of people that are haters like they are for you in my comments.
In your life. Don't just say comments, in your life.
People support whatever I'm cool with, they're cool with.
You can start doing cocaine. They'd be like, you know what?
Tanjareen, it must be a good idea. Tanjareen's doing it.
It's gotta be good. Tanjareen's on that narcotic. I should also get on that narcotic. But with me, I've gotten to the point where I know, and this is something that I probably should have embraced. And my mother has been telling me this since I was little. But my sister had been preparing me for it late in my teenage years, where it's like, I'm likable, but I'm not everybody's cup of tea. And I've always tried to be everybody's cup of tea. But it's like, sometimes you just got to accept everybody not going to like you.
Everybody's not going to like you. Your mama told you that.
She did tell me that. She told me that early. Mm-hmm. But in this conversation, it's like, I feel like everybody should realize you create what your marriage is. It's kind of like your home. You set up your home the way you want your home to be.
Great example. Baby.
And a lot of people think that because this person's home is like this, that everybody's home got to be like that. And then they immediately have an opinion on how your home is based. But no matter whatever works for you, works for you. But you get to create what you want. So it's interesting. But yeah.
Before I go further, I just got a cash app from Guillaume Domingo trip from Puerto Rico just sent a cash app for $25. Wow. My thing is still loading, but I saw the notification come by. So I just wanted to make sure I stopped. Oh, here we go. I found it. stopped and gave you kisses. My phone is going slow because this is my other phone. This is the trap phone. But Guillermo, these kisses. Guillermo says, check both. These kisses are just for you. Thank you for sowing seeds onto this tangerine tree.
Wow, thank you, man.
I appreciate you.
It's your boy's Cash App as well.
Excelente, excelente.
You, yeah, but before you start that, I was gonna say I made a. Wait, was it the post? You said it's just baby say, man, I almost had this on the tip of my tongue. You said, yeah, and I said, in life. Oh, I went so far as to when I make posts like my videos where I'm like on a green screen, I'll say something like I'll be like, I know everybody is gonna say choice 1 and 2, so I'm gonna say 3, and then everybody would be like, no, I'm like everybody's gonna say 3, so I'm gonna say 1, and they'd be like, I actually love 1, and you like this is got to the point where people just want.
They just don't like you. They just want to argue.
But now I have to find a. And you tried to help me with this in like 2008 when people were saying like crazy comments on my YouTube back then. You were like, does Will Smith respond to people? Does Martin Lawrence respond to people? And I was like, no, but they ain't talking to them. They're talking to me. And
trying to tell you.
If
you're a star, you gotta carry yourself like a star.
You're right.
Meanwhile, Edgar does not give any Fs. He says, Tanjareen, I'm seriously focused on making you a single mother. I stand on that 10 toes down. Edgar.
That's crazy.
You're out of pocket.
To make you a single one is even crazier.
Because he's going to let me know he's going to knock me up and leave me.
But I also appreciate the fact that he knows I'm not going to be here.
Because you're not going to raise the child that he gave me.
So I appreciate that. That's foresight.
Autumn Reed says, CT texting people he didn't talk to in decades, like, oh, wow, you're in jail now? Well, see if you can get work release to come to my show.
You know what's funny? Because I literally probably texted close to 700 people last night. There were so many people who didn't live in the state anymore. There were so many people that had left the state when I talked to them last, and they moved back. There was one girl who I knew at like 22, and she's now had kids. She's married. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to meet your husband. Like, bring him. Like, there were a lot of success stories out of it. But then the only, you always focus on the BS. There might have been like 3 that annoyed me. But it's just like, overall, I'm glad a lot of people had the same number.
Meanwhile, Bandersnatch got here late. She posted some laughing emojis. Autumn Reed says, Bandersnatch, the counter's at 1.
That's crazy.
Just to catch her up. She's the one to tell the teacher, you forgot to sign homework.
Yeah.
Teacher, before we go home for the weekend, you told us, we.
I have a cousin. She's a twin. And when I was staying at my cousin's house, I was like maybe 11 or 12. She's maybe 4 or 5 years older than me. I had done something that Friday. And she was like, I'm going to tell your mama when she pick you up. I'm like, dang. So? Like, this is not, my mom ain't going to care about this. So Saturday, we have a great day. Sunday, we have a great day, like as a whole house. Her siblings, me, everything. My mom comes to pick me up. She literally runs to the door to try and tell my mother on me from the thing that happened Friday. And I was like, one, this is teaching me about people's psyche, which is, one, you really think this is going to get me in trouble. 2, people can smile in your face and still mean your downfall. And 3, you should never trust people that don't pour into you.
And it's a good lesson to learn at a young age.
Yeah, I do look great. I'm looking at this shirt and the arms and everything.
So,
when you in it, you can't really see it sometimes, but I just caught an angle.
Yeah, you're looking good, baby. I said you're a star. Jordan Taylor says CT will always be a star. Latasha Luxury says handsome stars.
Appreciate that answer, Latasha.
Latasha, if I leave you alone with my husband, I have a feeling I need to wait a little while before I
Here's the funny thing.
So y'all can finish what I got to do.
Usually I'm the one to flirt with the girls, but Latasha scares me because she's going to gang me up. Hey, take the pants off, say, Latasha.
So let me just, before we go any further with Marriage Go Round, there's a couple things that I want to do. If you don't know, I do have a Patreon. So does CT. Mine is Patreon. What is it called? Patreon.com/Tanjareen. His is CT is dope. The point of me talking about this is not to get you to sign up, is to thank the people who have signed up already, because we appreciate you. There's some people who have been members since I created it, and I really appreciate that. So I have a Patreon toiletry bag that I wanted to do a giveaway with, and I posted that in the Discord a couple weeks ago. And so I just wanted to shout out the person who won it, which please congratulate Lexi Lex for winning the bag. And inside it, I'm going to put some merch from Team CT and Tanjareen, and Zdog is also a winner without the bag because he didn't want the bag, but he's the person who watches everything I post in the Patreon, comments detailed, has conversations with me in there. He's a loyal team member, as is Lexi Lex.
That's a great picture of Lexi Lex, and that looks like me next to Lexi Lex.
Hey, so you look like Zdog.
Well, Zdog looks like me. I'm
okay.
Older.
Good to know. Good to know. So congratulations to Lexi Lex and Zdog. I got Lexi's address in my DMs on Discord. Zdog, make sure you put your address in there and your size, and we'll get that merch out to you. The next thing that I want to give away. Oh, you want to see that? Okay, hold on. Awesome. Nicole says, Isaac says, Tanj, don't leave CT alone with her. She trying to get the elephant trunk. Talking about Latasha. As we go, we realize people are trash. Edgar, only here for baby girl Tanjareen. Simple. Okay, Edgar, we get it. Don't get blocked.
Watch your mouth, playboy.
LMAO, thank you, CT.
You ever get past something and you be like, man, we let you slide. And then it's like,
he's just going to keep piling on until he gets blocked. Maybe he wants to be blocked. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too nice. Slick Tafari says, hey, family. Thank you, CT. And so now we're going to go to our next giveaway. This one is a winner that you guys are not expecting. As you know, I have been working out a lot, and I do mornings in my Discord. And I do 7 a.m., which is really hard for me to get up at like 6:30. I do 7 a.m. workouts with whoever wants to come in with me.
You've been working out like every day.
Almost every single day, yes. Good. And then I might even finish that at-home workout and go to my gym and do a spin class for an hour.
What is your goal? Like, what's that? Because ever since I've known you, you've always been very fit and vain when it comes to your body, which is great.
Too vain to gain.
Yeah, but I noticed the difference in you maybe a week and a half ago. I think it was right after you finished your cleanse. That was a week and a half ago, right?
More than that, but yeah, thank you.
And you were like right in the middle of your cleanse, you were talking about how you were like, oh, I'm big and I'm this and I'm that. And I'm like, what do you see that I don't see? And then you just start going even harder in the gym. And I haven't heard you talk like that. So I'm assuming you're happier with your results.
I'm working on it, and I'm happy. I've learned to love my body at whatever size it is. I think it's important that we all do that. And then I want to be constantly evolving to be my best and highest self. So thank you for that compliment. Yeah. I appreciate you. I'm going to rush on because I know this is not marriage go round related, but I just want to shout out people that have been working out and posting their selfies in the fitness room in my Discord. Morgan, all the way in France, has been working out and posting her videos. Miss Mia, living all the way out in the country, has been doing her own workouts, posting those in the Discord. Eddie Mack said he was inspired. He hasn't been posting those selfies, but he's been telling us that he's been losing weight because he's been in there. David Cohen's been losing weight, eating better. Monty's been showing up every day to work out with me. Latasha's been showing up every day to work out with me. And Latasha's been working on her own, doing like 14,000 steps before 10 a.m., walking around her area. So I just want to thank you guys for being so dedicated. And Christy gave me the idea to have something to keep you motivated. So congratulations to this month's Fitness Fanatic of the Month. Latasha Lux is the winner. Yeah. It was Christy's idea for us to award somebody with bragging rights. I wanted to add some gifts to it. So Latasha, because you won, you can choose from the prizes of 2 dumbbells, yoga mat, weight gloves, protein powder, sports bra, gym boxers if you were a guy. You don't know your life. Maybe you want gym boxers as a woman, or a sauna belt. So congratulations, Latasha.
Unless you got a wagon on her.
Latasha's built. And she's slimming that waist down. She's going to the gym. Look, that's the picture that I stole.
She got a little wagon?
This, of course, and a lot of tatas. She went to the gym because it was raining and she couldn't do a lot of walks a couple of days ago. So just that dedication, Latasha. Congratulations.
You know why that's big, Latasha? Even better for all of you guys who've been consistent in the gym. Man, there's a homegirl of ours. She posted in her stories yesterday. Yes, I got excited to go to the gym and do my spin class. And I get there at 7 p.m. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be on time tonight. Come to find out the class started at 6. So I was like, all right, well, I'm going to go into the gym and work out. And the gym was so packed, I just left. And then like she was walking with a yoga mat and she was saying this. And then she was like, and then the next post was her in a grocery store. She was like, yeah, I'm trying to decide what I'm going to eat. And I'm like, so I commented.
So she must just go eat instead.
I said, so you left your spin classes. You weren't there on time. You missed it. You didn't go work out in the gym and went straight to get something to eat.
That's crazy.
Blew my mind.
Yeah, she didn't really want to. Latasha says, thank you. Shout out to Christy. Yes, it was Christy's idea to have some kind of acknowledgement. And I just want to do it monthly. And I want to let you know the rules are the same person can win every month. So keep working hard. Just because she won once doesn't mean she can't win again. You don't have to work out with us to be eligible. That doesn't mean that Monty's the next winner. It could possibly be somebody. Just keep posting, keep working out, keep posting those receipts, and you will win. Now let's get to the relationship part of today's show. I'm super proud of Latasha. She's been winning challenges.
Yeah.
That she's been doing fitness. Latasha, are you coming out here?
Shout out to my squad. We've been doing movie nights for the past 2 Saturdays.
Yeah.
Won't be doing it this week because WWE has a pay-per-view coming on. But we
early in the morning too.
Yeah, because they're in France, so the time difference. But last Saturday we watched The Game 2 Saturdays ago. And then that was a great movie with Michael Douglas. And this past Saturday we watched Primal Fear, which was great as well.
Nice.
It was a great twist. I had never seen it.
I don't remember it, so it's like I've never seen it. God Trip says I should have won that. Them gym boxers should be mine. Puffing nose emoji. Monty says, "Yay! I'll donate 2 more items on the list for Latasha."
That's dope.
That's really, really sweet. Really, really sweet. Women trying to look like Jade Carga. Ooh, Jade is so built. Don't you play with me? Okay, so here we go. Let's talk about some of these fun memes and relationships. Let's get back on topic. Ashley says, I had went to the fitness camp last Saturday. You didn't post any receipts, Ashley. You could say it all day, but you know how it works. You got to post your receipts. One time we asked Ashley, because she took a walk, to post her receipts. She going to take a picture of her tennis shoes sitting on the floor and post those and say, I walked today. I said, Ashley.
That's funny.
Ashley, that's not.
That's like taking a Google picture of dumbbells saying, I lifted, y'all.
That's not receipts, Ashley. I need that selfie of you walking or in the gym or some kind of proof.
She posted shoes while she's wearing a different pair. What's the purpose of the picture?
All right, so this is one quick meme that was posted in the Discord. Y'all can let me know who posted it. But this one came from, did I go in there? Oh, I guess it didn't. All right, I'm just gonna read it to you then. It says, woman is going viral for cheating on her husband after he lost his job. Did I read this one already?
Let's hear it.
Let me see. No, I feel like I did. No, I don't want to do this one. That's not the one I thought it was. I was looking for the
Y'all see the bottle Tanjareen gave me? So this was hers, and then she said she didn't like it, and I was like, I want it. And
I definitely didn't like it.
It's great for my hands.
Okay.
I got big hands.
You do, and that's why I didn't like it, because it's hard to hold. I hated it. Okay, we're gonna go to this one. It's a text message exchange that was posted in the Discord. She says, and I believe, somebody says, and I believe it. He says, you better. He says, how was your day? Or somebody says, how was your day? This person says, I can't complain. Work was pretty stressful. Glad to be off. I'm going to shower. I'll text you when I'm out. Next text. Honestly, Diamond, you seem like an amazing woman, but I don't think we're compatible. You ate the whole damn salad, which isn't ladylike. Makes me feel like you're greedy for food, and I need a woman who knows when to stop eating. You know, I meal prep and I go to the gym daily. I just feel like you'd be overweight in the near future. I still want to hang out, but that bothered me. I almost exploded. I love your vibe and energy, though. You're perfect. It's just that one thing. Plus, it was our first date. You was supposed to have butterflies and shit. How could you eat that much? What are your thoughts? Is that a red flag for her to just keep it moving from him? Or is he being a little bit too judgmental because she didn't do the prissy thing and just eat a little bit and then leave some? It was a salad, guys. It was a salad. What are your thoughts?
It was a salad. I mean, I can see if it was like 4 cheeseburgers, 2 orders of fries, 3 Cokes, and she did all of that damage by herself. But it's a salad, number one. 2, I don't know what that brother's been through for him to even say that to her, to where you want to end it over a salad. Maybe he's struggled with obesity.
That's what I think.
Maybe his family struggled with it, and he's like always looking at people doing things a certain way. But also in the same breath, I understand her perspective of being herself. It took me several people to eat the way that I eat comfortably. I didn't eat comfortably in front of anybody until Tanjareen. And I had to once I knew she was gonna be around for a while, I was like, yo, can you make me some more eggs, please?
He always wants bigger portions.
Can you make more pancakes than this? Like, she would give me like 2 pancakes.
No, I give you a normal person.
She would give me 2 pancakes and she would give me like a small portion of everything else. and it was great. But I was like, listen, I need more than this to feel satisfied. And and a lot of times people don't eat like themselves when they're trying to date somebody because they're like, they don't want to be judged. So shout out to her for eating the salad the way she wanted. It's a salad.
It's a salad.
Yeah.
I could see if it was some fattening food. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on?
What happened?
Login 110 says, I support y'all and gave $50 on the super chat. Pew, 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 pew. That just came out of nowhere. Sir, these kisses are just for you, Login 110.
Just for you, 110. Get all that.
Thank you so much for sowing seeds onto this tangerine tree. Login 110 says that they're on our Discord. So I wonder, is it Zay? Is your other name Zay, or what name are you on our Discord? But anyway, log in. Thank you for sowing seeds onto this tangerine tree. You get over $50, get slow, wet kisses. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Also went to the gym yesterday with Deion Lack and Jermaine Fowler. We was in there getting it in. It was great.
Getting it in. Pause.
Yeah, my legs are still sore from Monday's leg day. It was like, sheesh. You know, so today is going to be shoulders.
I like how you switch subjects like that. It's my favorite thing. Zdog says, good for him for speaking on his feelings on how she made him feel. It's okay. That's one way to look at it. That's one way to look at it. Autumn Reed says it's a red flag that he's immature, self-absorbed in his own miscued image, controlling, manipulative, and possibly has an abusive personality.
That's real.
I get all of that, and I agree. And Z-Dog said...
you got to be careful about pushing people, man. Sometimes you don't know what pushes somebody over the edge. Like, somebody can only take so much.
So you think that what she did was too much?
No, I don't think she did anything at all. I'm saying what she did was not her fault for pushing him over the edge. Yeah. She just happened to do something that she don't know. His meter could have been already so high from dealing with 80 other people he gave passes to. And she could have been like, hit you. And he's like, that's enough. And it's like, what did I do? Which happens a lot to everybody in different forms of fashion.
That's the facts. Metaphysical law says that if somebody's upset with you, it's never about you. It's always about them. Z-Dog says, Lord, they wrote a whole unnecessary essay to tell her she eats like a grown man.
It's facts. A salad.
It's a salad.
We don't even know what kind of salad it was. Like, was it a Caesar and she took the croutons off? Was it a salad like a Cobb salad and there was like hella meat on it? Was it what's the other salad?
Z-Dog says might have been an Olive Garden salad. You know that's a lot of salad because it's all you can eat.
Oh, all you eat is salad?
It's just iceberg lettuce and croutons though. But
I'm not a croutons guy.
Well, Mommy says it couldn't have been her because she's gonna eat. And that was my question. Are y'all the type that eats how you want to eat in front of a first date? Or do you just, even CT admits he held back a little bit.
Well, because I know I'm crazy with the food. Like my mom has told me since I was a kid, she was like, you eat like Jethro from Beverly Hillbillies. And I didn't understand what it meant until I was like, oh, he's a big guy. He's eating all this food. But I don't mind, and I've never minded a woman going crazy with the eating. My thing is, I'm not a messy eater. So I don't want you to have all the food and stuff on your face. But you can, kill it. Kill it. I'm just not going to kill it in front of you until I feel comfortable like I did with Tanjareen.
Well, I appreciate that respect in the beginning. Yes, Jermaine Fowler from the Superior Donut Show that CT also guest starred on.
Yeah, that was my first studio audience show.
Yes, it was fun to watch you in that element where the audience claps for you and you get to come out and do a bow afterwards. Yeah. It's awesome.
It feels so surreal now I'm looking back on it. What's up?
Latasha says, I'm going to eat. Just cuz says, we know, Latasha. We know. The disrespect. All right, let me read these two memes. I got two people in the green room. I just gave her an award for all of her working out. Good Lord. T-Dog says, I'm the guy that will not eat till I'm comfy because I eat fast. I can put it away.
See, we're the same. Like, first of all, I don't think people understand eating in front of somebody is one of the most vulnerable things you can do. So that's another reason why it took me a while to really eat the way that I eat in front of Tanjareen, like to be my real self. And there were little by little things, and this goes to relationships, that allowed me to realize that Tanjareen accepted me for who I am and not for who I was presenting myself to be.
Facts.
Which goes back to the question I had to you at the beginning. It was like, you get tired of explaining your relationship because people can't, I can't say people. a lot of people don't comprehend that there is another way to love someone. And a lot of times people get in relationships and they weren't friends with that person first. So there's this straight up black and white thing on who they should be. Like with Tanjareen and my food, I remember we went to Kookaroo that first time.
Yes.
Because I took you to Kookaroo for shooting with me. That
Yes.
was like your payment. And while we were there eating, I had my chicken and I just had my chicken. And I was like, so what do you want to eat? She was like, I'm vegan. And I was like, so you don't like Kookaroo, huh? And then, did you even get anything?
I doubt it. I don't think I did. I might have got a side dish, a couple side dishes.
Yeah, probably got a side dish or something. But my trick used to be if I was eating in front of somebody, and I still do this when we go on like double dates, unless it's like a friend that I really feel comfortable with, because it's like when you there with me, I have like a different level of confidence. But what I like to do is I like to ask mad questions while somebody is eating across from me, so they can start talking. So once they talk, now I can eat without you paying attention because you're thinking about answering my question.
You think we don't see the way you're eating because we're talking? You think we talk with our eyes closed?
Yeah.
We do not. Anderson says, if I eat wings around you, we go together. Real bad.
Respect.
Zdog says, exactly, CT. Women looking at me, still eating, and I'm ready for the check. Waiter, can you get her to go plate?
You ready to rush and go? I'm chilling. What depends? Like if you were like, okay, so to go back, when I would go out and I would eat with a woman, I wouldn't eat heavy because I would be trying to smash, right?
Oh, yeah,
so
you don't
you
wanna
eat
smash
something
up
light
the
and you be like, all right, is this gonna go down? And then you get the rest of the food to go. Now, if you don't smash, you're like, man, I'm about to kill this now because I'm starving. But if it does go down, you'd be like, ooh, I'm glad I didn't eat all that food.
And just so y'all know, the first time we met in 2008, and somewhere in that year, or I think in that year, we shot a sketch that you can see on our wedding website, I think. But he thought that he was gonna get to smash me from that sketch, and when he did,
the chemistry was there. It was
he
crazy.
took me to lunch
Yeah.
at Kookaroo Chicken
Kookaroo was the
to
best.
seal the deal.
Yeah.
But I don't eat chicken. And I really was just being professional coming to shoot a sketch. So that was
I was also 22. It's like, listen, my mindset at 22 was like, yeah, all these things will work. You don't know until you learn.
Oh, I love that about you. Let's see. Bandersnatch. I still have your order memorized, baby. Oh, okay. The wings. Autumn Reed says it's not even about what she ate. He basically passive aggressively called her fat and not beautiful enough, and then tried to dictate what her reaction to being with should have been. Ooh.
Good point.
Andrea Lilly says. Andrea Lilly says maybe he experienced food insecurities as a child now, and as an adult, seeing people eat regular portions when he may grew up without stresses him. Oh, or maybe he grew up without. Okay, and he's just an a-hole. Probably the right answer. That's facts.
Good point.
Ashley White, I'm so serious, guy. I can't deal with someone watching me eat since it's a trigger. What did Ashley say? Ashley, how many times have you sat across from a guy? Let's see. I'm gonna eat, but they better not watch and stare at me while I eat, since I will get triggered and traumatized. Since the person who had abused me 16 years ago would stare at me while I eat. Oh Lord, I'm so sorry. You've been through so much, Ashley White. I'm so sorry. Okay, the blue pills do not go well on a full stomach. Jarrell, who's doing the blue pills?
Oh, that's funny.
All right, let me read two more memes and I'll get to the people in this. It won't let me click it. What does it say? Not to mention it's CT. Oh, now that you mention it, CT, that makes sense. I peeped that when we ate on a double date, LOL. Napalm. Yeah.
I have you talk, so I could eat. And then
where did we go? The Fixins?
No, well, that was when we went as a group. But when we went to Swingers, that lunch spot,
the cafe, guys, it's a diner.
That's why I said
in Hollywood. Napalm and his lady and me and CT went to get something to eat.
Are you coming, Napalm?
Damn you and Tanj, or darn you, Tanj, and your non-chicken eating ass. We're gonna give you all the meats. No pause. All right, let me read these next ones. Jesus, Napalm's laughing. All right, let me read this next one. This one comes from.
If you ate meat, I don't think I could afford to be in this relationship.
What if I drank alcohol and ate meat? Because I be seeing how much people pay for drinks, and I'm like, oh, we saving a lot.
Could not afford you.
So glad we don't drink.
It's like in hindsight, let's really think about that for a second.
Okay.
Would we have been able to do any of the things that we did early on if you drank and ate like I did? And I don't even drink alcohol, so you take that away.
if early on was when I was paying, so we would have done them. I would just pay for it.
Right, yeah.
Which means you would have had to keep up our lifestyle when you started paying for stuff.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to.
Yeah.
Well, you don't consume a lot of portions anyway, so maybe it's possible.
Well, we don't have to know. We just
Thank
know that
goodness.
we're saving money. So that last meme came from Lexi. Lex.
Y'all know alcohol be like $30 to $100 or more. Now I understand when people go to the grocery store and they be like, "Hey, let me get that Jack."
Yeah,
it's $20. All right, cool. Because in the club it's $300.
That's so crazy, and they pay it.
They pay it just to look cool.
Crazy.
We got a bottle in our section.
This one was posted by Zay Rogers. This will be quick. He says, after 2 months of talking, I told this guy yesterday that I wasn't ready for a relationship. And he responded, quote, "It's been great. Hope you have a good one," end quote. And then he blocked me. No effort, no pressure applied. I'm devastated. And the person under it says, "You're devastated because he respected your decision." How wild is that? That she said, "I'm not," she wanted him to beg and say, "Well, wait, what can I do to make you change your mind?" He said, "Okay, thank you." Respectfully respected her boundary and kept it moving. And she's devastated.
I'll tell you this. Yes, and.
Okay.
Yes, and.
All right.
She's not that cold. Because
if she was.
Listen, I know it's going to sound crazy.
Oh, wait. Is this her picture?
Let's see it.
Yes, Sharon. Dang, her real name is on here. Sharon Godwin.
Can you zoom in on your phone?
Yeah. What you think of her face, y'all?
All right, let's just move on.
Because her real name was on there?
Yeah, I didn't think the sister's name and face was on that post, so never mind. I don't want to add anything.
Lexi Lex says, apparently men can't do anything nowadays. Shake my head. I wish more men were like this, Monty says. Exactly. Respecting boundaries. Bandersnatch says that part. Confused people out here. Confusing people. I like that, Bandersnatch. What's up with this emoji? Hi, Amos Coates. His birthday just passed. I don't know if you saw us all giving you love in our Discord in Team Tanjareen, but we all gave you love for your birthday last week, Amos Coates. So happy birthday again.
Amos Coates.
A lot of Aries and well, he's actually past Aries. He's a Taurus. Oh, okay. Ladies, say what you mean. If we're done, we're done. Just saying. That's good to know, Isaac. All right, this one comes from 6 Brown Chicks. And always love to read one of theirs because they are outlandish. So are you ready, BB?
That's always a tough one. Like the boundaries thing just came up in the past 3 years, but you tried to break up with me in the beginning. And if I would have let you, we wouldn't be here. And then I tried to break up with you. And if you didn't respect it, we wouldn't be here.
So what you're saying is she shouldn't be devastated because he should have fought for the relationship and
no,
they could be married by now.
She said what she wanted. He respected that. I'm saying in the past 3 years. So if this is the past 3 years, this boundaries thing has been a real big thing. It's like, you know how new stuff come out and everybody be like, "Oh yeah, I'm about to adopt that." So it's like, not saying that boundaries are new. What I'm saying,
well, the term is kind of, because nobody was talking like this before this generation started putting feelings and acronyms on everything.
Yeah, so it's like, that's what I'm talking about. So since it's new, you gotta have to. You gotta be like, "Hey, all right, got it." Because if you don't.
Zdog says, I'm looking at her IG. Sharon definitely looks blockable with no pity or hesitation. Zdog, why did you have to go look her up?
I can't be a part of it. I won't be a part of it.
Jessica says she doesn't have that WAP. Oh my goodness, what's up, Zachary Scott? Oh, he definitely should have fought a little bit harder for her, Jordan Taylor says. Andrea Lilly says he applied no pressure because he didn't want her anyway, just passing time.
And that happens. That happens.
Touche.
Sometimes you be somebody passed time with. I remember a girl passed time with me one time, and I hit her up like, "Hey, what's up?" Nothing.
She ghosted you?
I was like, "Oh, I was the pastime guy."
Autumn Reed says, introduce that girl to the first guy because they both got more red flags than a circus. Ooh, bars.
That's a lot of flags.
Zdog says, Tanjareen, this lady got a clip-on bun. You leave Sharon alone. Latasha says, I seen it in the picture. Clip-on bun. Isaac says,
let me tell you something.
Y'all are cold.
I've seen so many. You know why? Because a lot of times you have to ask origins from people. And I should probably be better at being more descriptive when I say something lewd or outlandish.
Okay.
When I, in the past, talked about wiggy wigs, wigs that look bad, or certain hairstyles, or what's the word I'm looking for? Preferring a certain look when it comes to hair. It's because I've seen Detroit is like the hair capital of the world, or at least it was before Atlanta took over. Mm-hmm. And I've seen so many bad hair decisions. I've seen clip-on buns. I've seen these horrible ponytails. I've seen the two-tone hairstyles. Like when a woman has black hair or dark brown and she has a light brown ponytail. I've seen this. So it's like the clip-on bun, I don't see anybody fighting for clip-on bun. Oh, please, can I buy you more? Like, that's not going to happen.
Cold game. William Fitzgerald says she wanted him to play games. We have PlayStation 5 for that. As CT would say, put a quarter in your ass because you played yourself.
That's a fact.
I remember those. Those were the days. Those good old videos. Still is the hair capital of the world, Jessica says. Okay, good to know. I used to see clip-on hairstyles when I was younger, Ashley White says. Friend of the blacks.
The audacity to do this.
I mean,
where we about to go? That's crazy.
What I have said to CT,
That's
I'll say to
crazy.
Everyone is whatever a woman does with her hair or makeup or clothing, she's doing the best that she can.
Yeah, you know what? When you said that to me, that gave me a different outlook, and it made me want to stop making jokes online. I still do it in person and on stage, but online, I'm like, let me keep my opinions
just remember
to myself.
Oh, let me take one more screenshot real quick because I put the beanie on like you. Smile, teeth showing. 1, 2, 3, cheese. 1, 2, 3, cheese. Okay, thank you.
Hand me that pillow over there. Let me cut it up real quick. Give me a rubber band. All right, now
so
we got
the pillows on her hair, you ain't ish. Oh my gosh. My grandma does clip-on buns, but she's a grandma, so it's okay, Lexi Lex says.
You kind of get passes when you...
Grandma can do what she wants.
Yeah.
She done started a whole
But also, grandma, do this before you put the bun on. Don't just
flick it back.
Slick it back. Don't just throw the bun on with the messy hair.
I love when men describe hairstyles and they don't really know the words. He said, do this. All right, back to this real quick. This one, question number 1 from 6 Brown Chicks. They posted it today. It is anonymous. It says, I played the long game. I took Rashonda's man and I married him. They were engaged for a few months and then boom, I took that. City girls up. Our first daughter, and he was determined to name her Nina after his great-grandmother who passed away years ago. I've never met her. Nina's also tattooed over his heart. When I told his mother our daughter's name, she seemed shocked and disappointed. I realized this was her first grandchild, so I told her that Nina's middle name would be hers. Nina's 4 years old now, and by chance, I discovered that her husband named our daughter after his ex, a woman he stalked for years. Hubby's laptop was open and his email to Nina revealed that he, quote, never stopped loving her, and that he named our daughter Nina that so that he could call her name every day. Nina didn't respond to the email. I confronted my husband, me. I don't want to lose you to her. Him, you can't lose what you never had. Advice?
Say that last sentence again.
She saw the email and confronted him and said, hey, I don't want to lose you to her. And he said, you can't lose what you never had.
All right, here's the thing.
But the baby's 4 at this point.
The baby here.
So do you just walk away? Because she's married. This is her husband.
I'm going to say this, Tanjareen.
Yes, sir.
I don't claim to be a good person in any sense of the word.
Okay.
In any sense of the word.
Okay.
But I will say, naming your child after another woman that you loved is a different level of bad person.
My God.
That's crazy.
That's what Lexi Lex says. The ultimate betrayal of naming our kid after a person you were obsessed with. That's giving creepy vibes, Ashley White says, about
wild.
naming your child after an ex. That's a lot of what? honey. She was cold as ice, Napalm says.
She was cold as ice.
So Francis, which is
long ago. Sugar.
Guy Tripp says he would have been dumped so fast, I would have renamed my baby. So even if you're married to him and the baby's 4, you would get a divorce? Or would you be able to just go on and live knowing that city girls up? Because you remember, you took him from somebody else and was bragging about that. Just asking. How would she ever have him if he married her and gave her a baby? Oh, how could she never have had him if he married her and gave her a baby? Yeah, I'm
He
so
was just trying to
confused.
hurt her.
Also naming the child after an ex. Crimson flag. Yeah, worse than red flag. Zdog says he already had the tat. Might as well.
Double down?
Make the art make sense. That's a good point. I know plenty of women who named their child after exes. That's wild, though. That's wild. Ladies be like, where did you get that pretty name? You're so creative, God Trip says.
Everyone's so creative. You Can't Lose Never Had does not sound like he does not like this woman. Listen, yo, it's like, damn, that's really, this is how I know I'm not even a good person anymore. I see events happen in life where it's like, I could do something to stop that. Not my business. But I remember when I used to be like, where's my cape? It's time to step in.
Aww.
That's how I know. And I'm like, I don't even remember when the transition was. But
it's not your business.
That's too far for even me. You named your child.
And you're still emailing the ex. You're still telling her, you emailed her, I named my child after you because I want to call your name every day. I never stopped loving you. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. And I'm saying that as somebody who my ex has my name tattooed on both of his arms. So whoever he's with, they got to see Tanjareen.
What if he named his baby Tanjareen?
I mean, I wouldn't put it past him.
Let me tell you something.
That man loved my dirty draws.
Good draws to love. I'm not gonna lie to you. You got some great draws to love. And the amount of, I'm almost scared that he loved you that much to get your name tattooed on him on both of his arms.
2 arms. Yes.
You have changed my life. And I will not get your name tattooed. And I don't expect you to get mine on you. It's like people who would get your name tattooed on them, that's a level of love that I don't think anybody's prepared for.
What about the face? Old girl online got her man's face tattooed. His face tattooed on her face.
Listen, I love my mother. Not going on my body.
I hope she's not watching this. Oh, I named my pets after exes. Had a lizard named Brittany. It might have been a boy lizard, but oh well. That's funny.
It's also like lead by example. Like I don't think my mom has any tattoos. So it's like, she didn't get my name tattooed on her.
So she can't be mad. She can't be mad.
My sisters, no names on them. And they, you know what I'm saying? So, hey.
Zdog says my ex probably has a CT dartboard next to his Tanjareen shrine. That's funny. It'll be easy to get a picture of you because you're a public figure too. People gonna treat you any which way you allow them to. Sad but true. Amos, coach.
True,
Amos. True. Francis said,
"Is it Amos or is it Amos?" Amos.
I don't know.
Amos Scotts.
I don't know, but I like that.
Amos Scotts.
All right, here we go. One last meme, and then we're getting to these.
Me never named my pick-me after my ex.
Yeah, the face tattoos on the face seem to be on not so smart women. You said it, not I. You said it, not I. And it's funny because everybody says, oh, how you gonna get a job if you got that tattoo on your face? Or how you gonna get a job? But we have to stop thinking from our generation and think from the younger generation because a lot of them can be millionaires from just posting stuff on social media or developing an app or creating their own business that takes off. So it's not about applying for a job and submitting resumes and going and sitting on interviews anymore for the younger generation. They can just, figure out some money quickly. So they can have a tattoo on their face maybe and go on a reality show and be bigger than all of us. It's actually, what is it? It's exactly like that. Amos says, I was called
Amos Scotts.
At home. I was called the at home. What is that?
Yacht.
I don't know how to say it.
Amos Scotts.
You want to read that?
But the wife never asked him about the name. She looked at on his body every day until the baby was born. Oh, she never looked at the name on his body.
Because he said it was his great grandmother's name.
That's why.
And when I talked to the guys that my ex cheated with me, or I talked to the girls that my ex cheated on me with, I was like, didn't you see the name Tanjareen on him? And, oh, yeah, I just figured it was somebody in his family's name. Like, they just never asked.
You don't find that name on anybody.
Right. Or fighting with people on Beyonce's internet. All right, here we go. Last one.
Amos Scotts.
6 Brown Chicks, Instagram. Wednesdays, they have anonymous questions. This was one of my favorites. It says, I'm a man. I know what ejaculation smells like.
All right.
It was in my girlfriend's wig, and it ain't mine. I asked her where she's been, and she lied about hanging out with her female friend. I didn't snap because I do my own thing. I got engaged to someone else, and I'm staying with my girlfriend to save money for our wedding. That's cold. And I'm not ready to move out right now. She planned a night out with her female friend, and I followed her to see who was busting on my girl's face. I caught her hanging out with some tall, lanky guy. I called her name, and when she turned around, I rushed to knock her out, but my punch was intercepted. Did he kick me? I was on the ground and he kept stomping me. I was in the ER when they moved my things out of her apartment and I left it on the curb. Many of my things were stolen. I'm living with my fiance and her mother, and I hate them both. I miss my girlfriend. How do I cancel the wedding and get my girlfriend back?
To bust in a woman's wig. To bust in a woman's wig. That's wild. I mean, that's so inconsiderate if you really think about it.
Francis said, not the headshots. Is that what they're called? Is that the name for them? Headshots?
She got professional headshots. 8 by 10s, 4 by 6s.
I didn't know they were called headshots. Oh, face shots, headshots.
To bust in somebody's wig is so disrespectful.
And that was just the first sentence of that story. The layers of what the F.
And also,
yes,
to the fellas out there, you may know what ejaculation smells like, but you know what your own smells like, hopefully, not others. And you can just say it didn't smell like yours.
That's what he said. He said, I'm a man, I know what it smells like, and that wasn't mine. Maybe he smelled a plethora of them.
Yeah.
People in sporting events, do you guys in the locker room, do you guys know the smell of each other's? I don't know. I've said too much. Something about Mary. I remember that movie. Remember that?
Yeah, that's wild. And now you also don't have to marry this fiance. You can just move on with your life.
Well, apparently he doesn't have the money to live on his own because he was staying with the girlfriend just to save his money for the wedding. And now he's forced to move in with the fiance and the fiance's mother.
He ain't got no friends.
So he clearly don't have the money. Yeah. That all right from CT. Napalm is laughing at the way you responded to that.
That's wild.
But he plastered her and sent her home to him. Exactly. Why was he
it's
about
always
to
somebody
punch
tall
her?
and lanky. It's always somebody tall and lanky. I'll tell you this. That's where he lost me.
He's about to punch her.
Yeah, you don't put your hands on her. Man.
First of all, you're cheating too.
Yeah,
you're engaged, but now that she found out she's cheating, you want to punch her? I'm so glad it got intercepted. The funniest part about this was that he put a question mark on, did he kick me? I was on the ground and he kept stopping me.
What I love is that the punch got intercepted.
Yes.
2 things. One, that shows that brother's a good person.
The lanky one?
Yeah, because he intercepted the punch.
Yeah.
Me, I was like, man, that's none of my business.
Because you don't break up one-on-one.
I don't break up one-on-one.
You don't break up one-on-one.
But that's, damn.
Yeah, that was funny. If another man busted on her face besides me, I don't want her back, William Festrel said. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Newsflash, fellas. Something's always happened before you came around. So it's already been there. I don't know what you're going to do about it.
And another newsflash, if another man is busting on her face, she's not yours to get back. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. She belongs to the streets. All right, let's bring in people who've been patiently waiting. And first up, we have Cobra Tay. Cobra Tay. Welcome to the show, Cobra Tay. Where you come from? Just bring your mind about relationship. The show.
Let's see. From Baltimore, Maryland. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland, and I'm just chilling, on my day off, waiting to get paid for real. About that last meme that y'all just read, that was wild. I don't know about that. Like, first of all, how do you know what ejaculation smell like? I don't even want to know the answer to that question. Like, I don't know.
Close the stream on your ear. Hear the echo. 2.
Were you watching on Facebook or YouTube? Whichever you're watching, close that out, please. It's echoing back.
Yeah. I don't know why it's that.
You call us all the
I
time.
don't know why I got it.
Okay, well, just turn the volume down on your phone.
All right.
Great question, okay.
Yeah, but I don't even know the answer to that one. But I'm getting ready for the takeover. Getting ready to finish booking the Airbnb today as soon as I get paid. So I seen that flyer, CT. I'm there. You already know I'm in there.
Yay.
Here's the thing. I did this for you. Like, I was like, yo, Tay's gonna be here. I literally reached out to her And I said, I want you to be the celebrity judge. And she's like, bet. And I was like, I got somebody that really wants to meet you and it's going to be great. And she's like, oh, okay, great. I'm like, perfect.
Yeah. So this is the moment. We're going to film it. We're going to share it. You're going to read your poem to your crush. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to talk about? Echo's
yeah,
still
actually,
there.
I do got a question for y'all. Here's my question. How did you know when was the right moment for you to marry Tanjareen?
Ooh, great question. Here, mute yourself because I'm hearing. We'll do it. So, how did I know the right moment? Okay, so believe it or not, and I haven't even said this out loud before. I said all the other stuff that I'm gonna say after this out loud before, but I hadn't said this. There was a moment where I was living in a studio apartment before she and before I moved in her place with her, and she helped me get the apartment too. But it was like when I was in the apartment, I had she had called me like, hey, I'm outside, and I was like, all right. And then she came up, knocked on the door. I let her in. And then she was like, yo, if you're going to have a girl over here, could you make sure that she don't leave her hair behind or something like that? And I was like, this is unlike anything I've ever had before. Like, she's not yelling at me or going off on me or trying to call me a bunch of names or be in her feelings about another girl being in my place. And like I said, she helped me get the place and all of this stuff. And I was like, man, she might be the one, right? And then when I knew that it was time for this to happen, it was when I was telling her, I'm like, yo, man, they tripping over here. Whew, I gotta make something shake for this rent next month. And then she said, why don't you just come home? And I was like, huh? And she was like, yeah, home with me. And I was like, wow. And this was somebody that had way more than I did, had not, like I said, didn't judge me for anything, never tried to change me, showed me that she was genuinely there for me, always poured into me. And I was like, this is what my wife should be, right? And it was such a different turn of events from women that I dated before who had hands that looked like cups or didn't care about your situation. Or if it's like, hey, my birthday's on Mother's Day this year again. What do you want to do? Well, I'm gonna be with my mama, but take care. We'll do something on Thursday. And it's like, damn. Whereas Tanjareen, the first birthday that we had spent together, it was Mother's Day. And she brought me this huge box of gifts on her way to see her mom, but she wanted to see me first. And I was blown away.
I thought that's the story you were going to tell.
No.
Because he always was disappointed on his birthday because it was so close to Mother's Day. People would spend all their time with their mom. Nobody really showered him with parties, attention, or gifts. And so on my way to the hour drive to see my mom, I had a basket I made for him. I hid a couple things in the trunk of my car. I had a card or something in the car with him. So I gave him little gifts one at a time. Like, here's the card. And he's like, oh, thank you so much. He thought that was great. Then I was like, oh, in the back seat, there's something. I think it was like a box of cupcakes. He's like, oh my God, that's so great. And I was like, oh, can you get this out of my trunk? He goes to the trunk and there's this basket of things that I noticed he needed that he didn't have in his apartment that he could use, that he liked, that I had paid attention to. And when he got up to the house to open it and look through it, BT Kingsley was up there and he was like, yo, man, she got you all this? I think she's the one. And he was like, you think? And he was like, yeah.
But that was the story about how I made you my girlfriend. He asked me, when did I know to marry you? And that's why I answered that.
And your answer is because you were cheating on me and I didn't get mad?
That was the first part. The second part was literally that you had poured so much into me. Like when I told you, I'm like, man. And I was just venting to her about the apartment. And she was like, come home. And I was like, home. Wow. And I've been in a situation like that before. Like when I had got evicted, when I had like 4 roommates, we all got evicted. But when I got evicted, it was like none of the girls that I was kicking it with were like, oh, well, you know, if you need a place to crash for a couple of days or a week or something. And I was like, wow. Yeah. So they weren't pouring into me. And even though I was pouring into them, hello. No. But yeah, that was when I was like, man. And plus, she gave me a family out here. Like Tanjareen and her family always do like these big holidays or get-togethers and stuff like that. And it gave me, I had never experienced that kind of stuff before. Never. Like even when growing up, the family stuff that I did was, it was just, we were different in the Midwest than she is out here. And it was just like, wow, I have a family. So those are the things. Long answer to give you the answer to your question.
Thank you, baby. Amos says, hands like cups. I've had a few of those. Baby says, not a few, Amos. Anything else you want to say? Cover say? I got two more people after you.
Well, the only thing I want to say after this is can't wait to see y'all in May and CT. You out here looking like the next Stone Cold Steve Austin, brother. See you working out.
Appreciate you, Tay. See you soon, man.
We love you, Cal Protect. We love you.
And my next thing, only thing I want to say after before I go is starting the day all the way to I come out there. I'm be on my workout game, brother. Getting the muscles right.
Okay, posting the fitness. You could be the fitness fanatic of the month. See you later.
Right. Peace.
Meanwhile, Napalm says, Tay sounds like he's using the mic Prince used in Purple Rain. That is hilarious. Wait.
My man.
Why would you add him separately like
because
that?
The echo.
I don't know, but you're supposed to take him out before you add him.
I don't know.
What's up? You gonna sing the song? Welcome to the show. It's Fluke Safari.
Is he getting twisted?
Y'all hear me?
What I was gonna read after that is that's the mic Tay's gonna use at the talent show. That's what made me laugh. What's up, Fluke Safari?
What's going on, family? Y'all all right?
Yeah, we all right. Let me see what you got going on over here.
You getting twisted.
Okay, nice. Very nice. Very nice. Tell us what city you calling from and what you want to talk to us about relationships.
Well, that last one, man, it was several things wrong with that. We just gonna skip to the part of the you went straight to domestic violence. Like that's your choice. That's what you go through. You smelt what you want to smell. You found what you want to find, and you went straight to domestic violence instead of just taking it head on and leading. Like, I mean, no pun intended.
Is whipping your hair, and she is so focused on your hair. Like you can see, you got to keep your head still because if you move too much,
she is the best loctician in Detroit. I'm trying to tell you.
You said she's the best loctician in Detroit?
Yes.
Go on and say her Instagram name.
What's her Instagram name? Instagram name?
The Lock Protector.
The Lock Protector.
The Lock Protector.
There we go. Is it THE or DA?
Is it THE or DA?
THE.
THE.
Okay, the Lock Protector, y'all. If y'all in the area, the Midwest, find her. Slick is officially on his F-boy era, and I'm not mad at it, Bandersnatch says.
I'm outside.
Black Jesus, just cuz says, she hitting that sensitive spot on his head right now, Guy Trip says. He is risen, Miss Mia says. All right, talk to us, sir.
Well, man, I've been on this, I've been on this single journey and on my, self-help and all that.
Wait, time out. Is your hand on the microphone of your phone? Because your voice sounds muffled.
No, it's, I got these earphones in. Can you hear me now?
Ah, that's messing it up. Okay.
Keep going. We hear you.
Yeah, I've been on that, basically on that tip. So I ain't really been on no dating and all that, but I have been taking advice and I've been tuning in to the last couple shows too. So I couldn't tap in because, I have a broken laptop. So the next one I'll be officially on my laptop.
You can hear it?
Until the last sentence.
I don't know what the last two sentences were, bro.
It's probably the Wi-Fi.
Can you just undo the Bluetooth?
We can listen more. Go ahead, man.
We're gonna read these lips, Jesus.
I give you the code.
I
can give you the code.
I know you good. It's going. My phone probably gonna die anyway.
Your internet is fine. It's just your Bluetooth, your earpods.
Oh, that's the headset.
Yeah, just take that off and talk.
Just
regular.
keep talking, man. We can hear it. What's the question for us?
Okay, so the question is, basically, it's for Tanjareen. How can you? Well, basically, the last chick I found, let me start with dating. She was on a health journey and on a vegetarian tip and all that. But I'm not trying to. I'm trying to get back into that, but not really. Um, so really, I'm just trying to see like how can I incorporate that and incorporate health and like new foods into what I like. Like it's a totally different from relationship, but
So it's not a
I just want
relationship
to
question.
incorporate.
You just like that your last relationship exposed you to a healthier eating lifestyle.
Exactly.
Okay. Um, I love giving advice about health and fitness. It's one of my favorite things. I have a room in my Discord called Eat Clean. We post vegetarian and pescatarian food items. We give each other advice. We give each other recipes. You can look in there. You can also go to health food restaurants and grocery stores and just look around because it might be a young lady that's already in there shopping that might catch your attention, that could show you some things, could cook for you. You could take her and share a meal with her as a first date. You can also search on the internet for it, but try meatless Mondays. One day a week, you just tell yourself, I'm not going to have any animal products today. I'm just going to eat things that were in the Garden of Eden. And if you just try that for once a week,
Mm.
that's an easy goal. And you'll open your mind to new foods, not just veggie burgers, not just impossible burgers. I don't know what those ingredients are, but try to eat actual things that aren't super processed and see how good you feel. See how much energy you have. It's super simple. I just do a smoothie every morning. That's vegan. It's easy to make, and it starts my day without me having to have coffee or pancakes and eggs and all that. But super simple. I'm happy to give you that kind of advice in the Discord, in the Eat Clean room or the fitness room.
Oh, appreciate it.
Discord, Safari.
I'm probably going. My phone probably gonna die. So appreciate y'all, love y'all, and I'm gonna tap in more often.
My man, love you back.
We
Always a
love you
pleasure.
too, and we want you in a relationship so we can hear your funny stories. So go get somebody.
Y'all know somebody?
Go get. No, we don't. Well, I don't know if he lived in Detroit, maybe. But good luck. See who she know.
We'll see.
Bye, man.
Bye.
All right, I'm out here, y'all. Love y'all.
Oh, that everybody had their volume up. We love to have you in there. Latasha says, "Meat eaters pause, have feelings too." God Trip says, "Let's see if Ashley actually has a question this week." Just cuz says she's not in the green room.
Got another person. Byron Weeks.
Hello, Byron Weeks. How are you?
Hey, good afternoon. How you guys doing today?
Good, man.
We're
How
doing
you?
now. We're
Is
doing
my
great. Is your
is my,
name in my Discord? Are you in my Discord?
yeah.
Tell
Y'all
us your
got
name in
mad at me the other
Discord.
day because I have two names.
Yes,
But
tell us your name in Discord and your name in YouTube, and it's different from this name right here.
well, my actual name is Byron Weeks. I go by Jarrell Weeks on YouTube, and I think my Discord name is Biker31.
Yes.
And the reason for that is because I've switched phones over the years and have lost passwords, and some of these apps won't let you use the same name, and it's just a whole big mess. But that's what that's about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know that you don't have to change your full name. You could just add a number behind it, or a dash here or a hyphen there. That's just advice. But anyway, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. So I live in Huntsville, Alabama. I work in real estate. Um, I recently joined a degree program with LA Film School, so I'm real excited about that.
Congrats.
Uh, and so I don't know if y'all ever saw that movie Bowfinger, but y'all can look forward to seeing that FedEx truck be in the corner one of these days with a little package from me.
Nice. I love that movie.
So yeah. So my question is this: I can remember a few years ago, I was in management at a restaurant, and my now wife decided she wanted to get a job to make some money or whatever, and so I ended up being her supervisor, her immediate supervisor. And my question is this: have you two ever been in a position where you had to make corrections with the other or tell her to do things, and how did you respond? Either one of you.
Because you were her supervisor, you had to reprimand her at work.
Not really reprimand, but you have to evaluate and make corrections to your employees, and
Right.
that kind of go over too well. But Yeah.
I will say we met in 2008 and 2009 working together, but we were in the same position. We were both co-hosts of a talk show, and then we moved over to another talk show. We were both co-hosts, so we were never superior, inferior. But my husband is very controlling. So without working together, he's always telling me what to do. He's always squeezing my arm to tell me to stop talking, or always telling me I shouldn't do this. So I think the answer is yes from his end. And I can submit enough to allow that to happen because it's not in an abusive way. It's not like he jokes me and says, you shut the hell up and no, you're not going out tonight. And no, he's not that type of person, but he is very much a leader in our relationship. And I do allow that, but it hasn't been that way in a work environment where he's superior and I have to listen to his feedback. Notes?
Nope.
Why you laugh? Did I say anything you disagree with?
No, it's just my husband is very controlling.
Oh, for sure. But they know that. Everybody knows that.
Listen, man, my personality does not allow for people in my life to. I don't want to finish that sentence. Yeah, so she said it great, man. So
you scared you're gonna get canceled?
Well, I can't get canceled. People just either not like me or something, but then they just go to the other millions of people who don't, alongside the millions of people who do.
There you go, baby.
Yeah, man. I think Tanjareen said it best.
Monty says, submission, ladies, let the man lead. I'm just saying. I'm proud of you, Monty. Guy Tripp's wife, Frances, says, me and Guy worked together a few times. He made me a better worker. Oh, that's great. Nice. Amos says, tricky situation indeed.
Yeah, my sports.
Guy Tripp says, my wife throws bottles at me when I try to correct her. I love that. I love that. Well, you're still married, yes, Byron?
Oh, yeah. We ended up getting married. We've been together forever, since 98. And we got married in 2010.
Okay, excellent. So it
Congrats.
worked. It worked. You're doing something great. You can give us advice, sir. Great job.
Right. And so can I just comment on this guy with the wife and the wig?
Yes.
Okay. I would take that secret to my grave. If somebody busted my wife's hair and then curb stomped me, I'm not gonna jump on the internet or whatever.
Some things you just don't say online. I couldn't believe he said that. That was wild.
That's a good point.
Right.
That is embarrassing to share. That is a good point. Thank you, Byron. Right. Thank you for being on the show. He said he doesn't like us when we're earlier because he has to work, but I appreciate you making the time to watch and to be on the show.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Y'all have a good one.
You too, man.
Bye. And the reason we're early is because I'm going to the International Workers' Day rally in an hour. And this person just got in the green room, so it's up to you if we're gonna let her in we can
say what's up. We gotta go.
Yeah, we gotta go, baby girl. It's already past the hour and 12 minutes. So quickly, what's on your mind? Quickly.
Sorry for being late. I was trying to heal to make it. Oh shit!
What you cussing about? All right. Well, we tried, Ashley. We tried. I've worked with my husband at a few different jobs, and it was always a good experience. Of course, Green Ranger and Lexi Lex with their happily married asses. Autumn Reed says, first, that is exactly why most companies don't allow spouses or partners to supervise each other. You have to absolutely keep business and personal life separate. That's true. And sometimes it's very, you can get fired over dating somebody you work with. The Wi-Fi did not want her to say hi. No question. I knew it. Jessica says she froze and she ain't bouncing. Click her out.
Let's give her one more shot.
All right, still got to be quick.
Am I frozen? Please tell me. Am I frozen?
No, go ahead and talk.
Okay, so sorry for being late. I was just healing. But I just don't like people watching me eating food with the whole salad thing. I just don't. I just feel triggered, and it's traumatized me. And but yeah, I just wanted to put that. I did have a question, but I'll save it for another day. Like I said, sorry for being late. So yeah. But I can't say hey, but okay.
Always a pleasure, girl.
We love you, Ashley. I hope your grandma's doing okay.
Yeah, blessings.
We love you.
Hey.
Nice light. That light hit her as well, too, by the way. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching, man. Tanjareen has a super busy, powerful, professional day. And I have absolutely nothing to do. Y'all have a good one.
Thanks for watching, y'all.